Welcome to the 2020 UMKC School of Pharmacy Achievers of Excellence Scholarship Awards Ceremony. Hello, my name is Russ Melchert and I serve as Dean of the School of Pharmacy. I'm so happy you could join us tonight, especially under the current conditions. The pandemic has taken a lot of freedoms away from us. Normally we'd like to all get together, enjoy a little food and fellowship, and celebrate the success of our students and to be thankful for our donors. So the pandemic, however, hasn't taken everything away from us. There's no way that the pandemic can take away the importance of tonight's celebration. Also, I guess there's a silver lining to this, and that is this is the first time that our Achievers of Excellence ceremony has been broadcast online. So we're fortunate to have some folks around the country, from California to New Jersey to Florida, who are able to join us tonight for the very first time. So we're thankful for their participation and, of course, their continued giving over the years. Every year in this celebration, I like to talk a little bit about our student success. So I'll do that tonight just with a few reminders of the great things our students have accomplished. In our graduate program, our PhD students continue to push cutting-edge research to develop new discoveries and knowledge, and they present that work at international meetings where they've been recognized with awards. And they publish their work in top leading scientific journals. We're so proud of them. For our pharmacy students, you all know we have an Academy of Student Pharmacists, which is a chapter of the American Pharmacists Association. And this year, in 2020, our chapter of ASP was awarded with the #1 chapter in the country. Yes, #1 again in 2020. Some of you who are familiar with our ASP chapter know that's not the first time. They were #1 in the country in 2018 and #1 in 2012. And every year in between, they've never finished below the top 10. We couldn't be more proud of our ASP students, and that's a true sign of the great leadership we have amongst the ASP students and the great leadership they get from their faculty advisors. There are many, many other examples, and I'll just give you another one. The National Community Pharmacists Association each and every year sponsors a business plan competition. And once again, this year, our students finished in the top 10. So for the past few years, they brought this honor along as well. We really appreciate those recognitions because they lead to other ones as well. Did you know, for example, our School of Pharmacy was recently recognized as number 31 in the country by the U.S. News and World Report? Out of 143 schools of pharmacy, that's not too shabby. So we're very proud of all these successes. But there's one metric I want to tell you about tonight that's probably one of the most important metrics of student success, and that's our on-time graduation rate. Over the past few years, the graduation rate of our pharmacy students has averaged about 94%. About 94% of our students graduating on time. And you know how important that is. Time equals money. The longer our students have to spend studying towards their degree in pharmacy, the longer it takes to get out and reach their full earning potential and reach the careers of their dreams. And 94% on-time graduation rate is fantastic among schools of pharmacy, yet we strive for a 100% on-time graduation rate. We may never get there because we know that in 4 years, life happens. And sometimes our students, all of whom are capable of graduating on time, face difficulties. One of the difficulties they may face is having enough money to survive while in school. So many of our students may find themselves working too many hours outside of school. So that signifies to you the importance of every dollar we raise to provide scholarships. And we're so thankful for all the donors who have provided money, and I hope they realize how important those gifts are. I want to recognize a few groups tonight who also contribute to student success. First of all, although we're doing this online, I would like for all the loved ones who are watching with your students, maybe parents, brothers, friends, partners, would you stand up and be recognized? And would our students give them a round of applause? Because it's their unending support that's critical for student success. Another group I'd like to thank are our faculty and staff. So all of our faculty and staff watching tonight, even if you're watching by yourself, stand up and be recognized. We'd like to give you a round of applause for everything you've done to support student success. And then Of course, another reason why we're here tonight is to be thankful for our donors. Would all the donors watching tonight, again, even if you're by yourself, even if it seems kind of cheesy, at least stand up and be recognized and know that our applause goes to you. Thank you so much for everything that you've done for our students, for every dollar that you've given, and for every dollar that you've encouraged one of your classmates or friends to give as well. We're so fortunate to have all of your support. In 1986, we awarded 10 scholarships. Tonight, we award 163 scholarships valuing over $141,000. We are proud to be awarding 3 new scholarships this evening: the Gerald and Patricia Burton Scholarship, the Class of 2020's COVID Fund, and the Springfield Class of 2020 Mental Health Awareness Scholarship. We are indebted to our scholarship donors for remembering our school with their gifts that will provide scholarship support for generations to come. Without your vision for our school and your generosity, none of these awards would be possible for the countless number of students who rely on them for assistance with tuition or other academic expenses. It is now my honor to introduce Robert Glinsky, Class of 1981, and James Glinsky, Class of 1975, 2 members of the Glinsky family, to talk about the importance of scholarships.
Good evening. We're here to talk about the Glinsky Family Scholarship. I'm Jim Glinsky, a 1975 graduate of the pharmacy school and a 1979 graduate of the School of Medicine.
And I'm Robert Glinsky. I graduated from the pharmacy school in 1981. And we're here tonight to represent our entire family and talk a little bit about our scholarship. So Jim, why don't you share a little bit about the Glinsky family?
Well, our pharmacy heritage began in 1931 when our great aunt Helen started her own store with a $500 loan from her life insurance. And that store was in operation for over 85 years. She earned her pharmacy degree, her pharmacy license in 1931 also, when only 2 other women besides Helen were licensed. Helen went on to become a true community pharmacy pioneer. There were 2 patriarchs that were very instrumental in our careers, but also really in the generation or the development of this scholarship. One, our father, Joe Glinsky, a 1951 graduate of the School of Pharmacy, and his brother, John, our uncle, who earned his MBA at UMKC in 1969. These 2 men, along with our Aunt Helen, led by example and inspired many young adults to pursue healthcare degrees and careers, several in pharmacy. Our family was honored in 1998 when we were awarded UMKC's first Family Legacy Award, and both Helen and Joe have earned their 50-year pharmacy license certificate. Our family is now in the 4th generation of attending the UMKC School of Pharmacy and then entering the professional practice. Robert, why don't you tell them a little bit about the scholarship itself?
Sure, thanks, Jim. So actually the scholarship was created in 1999, and it was in partnership with the Pharmacy Foundation. At the time, the Pharmacy Foundation reached out to a number of families and alumni and said they would be happy to do a matching program. Well, of course, we jumped on that, started our scholarship back then. My family, particularly Uncle John and my dad, have been longtime donors and supporters of the scholarship, the students, and of course the great work being done by the Pharmacy Foundation, in which we're very happy to hear tonight that the great work continues with over 160 scholarships being handed out, totaling more than $140,000. Our family, especially our dad and Uncle John, were very proud of the scholarship and instilled in us very early on the tradition of giving back. They attended many of the Achievers celebrations, and even our father created a collage of the students who benefited from this, benefited from the scholarship, and had that up in his apartment just a few years back. We also need to thank the Glinskys who came before us. We've all been instilled with the importance of a strong education, giving back, but also supporting educational organizations like the Pharmacy Foundation. And today, the need to support remains very great. Today, the average pharmacy student will borrow over $120,000 to earn their degree. So the work that the foundation's doing, the Pharmacy Foundation alignment with the scholarships like ours is greatly needed.
We plan to carry on this tradition, supporting the scholarships, the foundation, and the students in memory of our father and our uncle.
Thank you, Robert and James Glinsky, for your support. We know scholarship support impacts so many lives, and we would also like to hear from a few of our student recipients and how this has benefited their academic experience. So I'd like to introduce Hadley Barnett, class of 2021, Doctor of Pharmacy candidate.
Good evening. My name is Hadley Barnett, and I'm a fourth-year pharmacy student at UMKC School of Pharmacy on the Kansas City campus. When I sat down to think about why I chose the path of pharmacy and what it means to me to be a scholarship recipient, the word that kept coming to mind was family. My dad is a UMKC School of Pharmacy grad, and watching him touch so many lives and help so many people made my decision to become a pharmacist an easy one. Pharmacists are the most accessible healthcare professionals, and we have such a unique opportunity to improve the lives of so many patients, even through simple interactions in the pharmacy or in the community. When I made the decision to come to pharmacy school at UMKC, I began to feel the family atmosphere right away. It probably helped that 4 of my professors were my dad's classmates and friends when he was in pharmacy school. It was so nice to already have that support system in place, but also be able to form my own relationships with each of them, as well as many of my other professors and classmates, and really grow my pharmacy family. It is very clear that student success is a top priority at UMKC, and I have felt nothing but love and support from all of my professors and fellow students. One thing that goes hand in hand with student success is scholarships, and the School of Pharmacy offers some awesome scholarships to its students. I am in the unique position of being related to one of my scholarship donors. When I received the Erickson Family Scholarship for the first time as a P1 and got to attend the Achievers of Excellence banquet for the first time, it quickly became a favorite event that I looked forward to each year. It was clear that the people in that room were one big family who all wanted what was best for the UMKC pharmacy students. Throughout the years, I had the pleasure of meeting many of the donors and feeling the overwhelming amount of support they provide. While I'm sad that this special event had to be virtual this year, I am grateful that I had this opportunity to thank all the donors for your support and for making the UMKC pharmacy family one that I am extremely proud to be a part of. Thanks again for all you do and for your continued support of the students at UMKC.
Thank you, Hadley. And now I'd like to introduce Shivani Gargavanshi, a graduate student in the Division of Pharmacology and Pharmaceutical Sciences.
Dear honorable donors, respected faculty members, staff, alumni, and all the proud award winners. My name is Shivani Gargvanshi, and I'm a 4th-year PhD student at UMKC School of Pharmacy. Today, it's an immense pleasure to have this honor to say a few words of gratitude and appreciation in front of you all. Back in 2017, when I left my homeland, India, to join UMKC, I was ignorant of the imminent challenges, but more importantly, ignorant of the opportunities waiting for me. Little did I know that I wasn't traveling alone. With me, traveled the responsibility of improving our existence. As an international student who left her family, I faced difficulties in adjusting to this foreign land. However, UMKC embraced me, and I found a new family in its diversity. This land was no longer a foreign land. At the School of Pharmacy, all the students, faculty, and the staff work together to move one step forward every day to expand knowledge and improve society through education and research. I am amazed to see that none of us ceases to learn. With my people, I have tackled all the personal and professional challenges and made my journey enriching. All this All of this would not have been possible without all the donors' generous support. A big salute to all of you for all that you do for us. It is hard to explain how significant this award is for me as a graduate student. For graduate student, hard work is indispensable. This scholarship is a motivation to be more diligent. The scholarship and the previous awards have not merely been steps of achievement, but they have accelerated me on my path to find solutions to urgent healthcare problems. I thank all the donors wholeheartedly for these noble contributions, which inspire several students each year. These contributions ensure continued resources for research. They ensure that we communicate our findings by attending conferences. Moreover, they encourage us. This award has reinforced my responsibility to progress in my scientific pursuit to make this world a better place and achieve our common goals. I would also like to thank the School of Pharmacy Graduate Program Committee for their hard work, time, and efforts to have this opportunity open for us each year. We love you and we are grateful to you. Please continue to bless us with your love and support. We will one day shine like a star and make you all proud. Thank you.
Thanks to Shivani. The philanthropic division of the School of Pharmacy is known as the Pharmacy Foundation. Established in 1951, their sole mission is to provide support to our pharmacy students. Without their efforts, we would not be here this evening. And now I'd like to introduce Matt Hartwig, class of 1992 and Pharmacy Foundation Board President.
Thanks, Russ. Welcome to the UMKC Pharmacy Foundation's Virtual Achievers event. This is the day we fulfill our mission to promote, further the education of pharmacy professionals in the state of Missouri, and to help the UMKC School of Pharmacy achieve its mission by garnering and extending support to students, faculty, and staff. Thank you for helping us celebrate UMKC's storied past and promising future. As donors, your success and generosity have grown the Pharmacy Foundation from $100,000 30 years ago to over $2.5 million today. The proceeds of your endowments have enabled the Pharmacy Foundation to award over $140,000 in scholarships this year and give $4,000 in student grants. All of this being done with an administrative budget of less than $20,000. I would like to thank our partner in promoting Missouri Pharmacy, the Missouri Pharmacy Association. Not only have they endowed an annual scholarship, but they sponsor our white coat ceremony each fall, all while tirelessly advocating for us in Jefferson City. Congratulations to our recipients. You should feel both proud and grateful to be receiving these awards, and more importantly, these contacts. Great effort was made to match you with donors and professionals who recognize your career path both to this point and going forward. Cherish these relationships. They will serve you throughout your career. As you take away the memories of today, remember the way these gifts have made you feel, both to give and to receive. The Pharmacy Foundation and UMKC School of Pharmacy need your continued support. Thanks for all you do.
Thanks to Matt for his kind comments, and many thanks to the Pharmacy Foundation Board for their sponsorship of this year's virtual event. I want to also thank the Pharmacy Dean's Scholarship Selection Committee and Dr. Heather Taylor, who led this year's scholarship selections. I also want to thank a couple of people who were critical for tonight's event, and that is Shelley Janaz and Jana Bossert. Many thanks for your tireless work to make tonight happen, and many thanks to all of our friends at UMKC and the staff who did all the recording and helped us make this possible tonight.
Hi, my name's Kate Rudder. I graduated in 2010, and I'm here today to say congratulations on your scholarships and all of your excellent achievements. Good luck, guys, in the next couple years.
Alexi Heilman, class of 2011, Columbia Satellite Campus. Elizabeth Heilman, future class of 2044. Congratulations, Achievers of Excellence.
Hi, I'm Rob Fadri. I'm a graduate from the class of 1979, and I'd like to give a shout out to the folks that are participating in the Achievers of Excellence program. All the best to you. Bye.
Kia ora from New Zealand. Hi there, this is Sue Garnett, class of 82, and my husband John Garnett.
Hi,
Hi, we sponsor a scholarship every year, and we just want to wish you guys congratulations on all your achievements. Please continue to stay in pharmacy school, and you too can be sending a note from New Zealand someday. Good luck.
Ciao.
Thanks once again to our donors who make each of these scholarships a reality for our students and for our school. Congratulations to our 2020 Student Scholarship recipients. There are no table centerpieces to distribute this year, but hopefully we will see all of you again in person in the fall of 2021. Good night, and we'll see you next year.